What's good? It's your brother Jehoshaphat, and I am back for this Monday morning with a little bit of topic. I want the peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. It is your brother Jehoshaphat, and we are back this Monday morning with just a little bit of topic that I wanted to go over. And I just wanted, like always, I want your feedback. Go ahead and give me your commentary on some of the things that you feel about some of the topics that I'm going to put before you for this time. I'm kind of rushing because I only got like a good, maybe like 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into the first topic. There is no, here in this country, in the future, you will only have two options. Either you gonna get it in black or you gonna get it in white. So I really mean that, family. I want you, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you in your 30s. I don't know if you're in your 40s. I don't know if you're in your early 20s, your early teens. Maybe you might be 50, 60, because a lot of older people do watch me. But I want for the younger people, the people that are under me, under my age of what I am, and I'm in the 40s crowd, I want you to just look at how this world is. I want you to look at some of the freedoms that you enjoy so much right now in your life, however old you might be. And I want you to look at the freedoms that you used to have when you was much younger than what you are now. And then I just want you to watch this next 5 years and just remember everything that you was able to do, the freedoms that you enjoy so much. Because as I look at our society now, they want to watch where you going, what you doing, how you spending, where you can actually go, how long you can stay there, other freedoms that you did have before and then it got took from you. So I just want you to think about your life here in America. And for the older people, I would like you to type in some of the freedoms that you did have. See, I come from that 9/11 crowd, and I remember how it was before 9/11. I remember how it was. But for the older generations, I would like for you to tell me some of the freedoms that you enjoyed when you was younger, but now you're older and you don't see those same freedoms that you used to have when you was younger. So as I look at this country and the way that it's ran, I just see our futures are whatever we want far as our freedoms, our liberty. I see it getting took from us. And from what I see in the near future, you will have a choice to make. You either gonna take it the brown paper bag or the white paper bag. You either gonna get it in black or you gonna get it in white. You're gonna have two choices in the future. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. You either gonna take that car in black or you gonna take it in white. That's how much freedom they can fit to take from you. Will I say that we would be a democracy? We already a democracy, but more like how the Russian people are. That's how I see it. If the country remains the same right now, okay, pushing forward. Some people think that we live in hell. And when World War III kicks off, they won't know how to act, and they think that we live in hell now. They better get ready. Now, family, I see World War III as inevitable because of the people who are pushing forth. They want to take away your freedom, family. They want one world government and everything and details of what that has. You know what I'm saying? They want this one world government. They want to be able to control you. So as I look at certain people, they say, well, this is hell and we live in hell. This is not hell on earth. You better be thankful for the time that you got now. I wouldn't say we are all the way in peace, because you see the world that we live in and you see all the problems that happen and things that take place in this country. But as I look at World War III, these people are pushing for this because they want complete control. The elite, the few that's on the top, they want complete control of all the resources and your body. Yourself, they want control of your body. You know what I'm saying? So when people tell me, well, this is hell on earth, nah, you're not ready, man. You is not ready. If you saying that we live in hell right now, just imagine when World War III kick off, and just imagine all the pain, all the misery and suffering. And when World War III do kick off, then you can say that we're in hell. Then you can say that. If this ain't World War III, you can't say that. Okay, moving on. Now, my cousins in Africa, you got to get your country back. You live in the most richest country and you are broke. Don't sell your land to outsiders. Build up your own country. Now, this is to my brothers, my cousins, because I don't believe that we're brothers. I believe that we are cousins. One thing that I would like to say to all the African nations out there, my people have been taught to hate y'all. I gotta be real with you, cousins. Y'all my cousins. Y'all are folks. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I might not be a Pan-Africanist. I probably don't be nothing like that, but your brother on this side of the world, I do got love for y'all, but y'all gotta understand the society here in America, they have taught us to hate y'all. I gotta be real with you. And then we look at it like Africans sold us in slavery, and then we look at it like if they so much of our real brothers, they would come up over here and try to help us. If they were so much of our real brothers, they would have enacted a war on America but then y'all know, y'all took part in that. Y'all took part in selling my people, but I'm not here to condemn you. I just want you to be wildly known about American people. They taught us to hate y'all. That's why we're trying to break that right now, of getting this love towards y'all, since I'm telling you, since we was little kids all the way up to, in our society nowadays, they teach us that no different. They don't like y'all, they hate y'all, they sold y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ever since we was in the schools, you know what I'm saying? We've been taught to hate y'all. But check this out, my cousins over in Africa, man, y'all got the most richest country. God bless Africa. My cousins, do y'all hear me, African people? God blessed Africa. He really did. Look at all the minerals. Look at all the gold. Look at all the diamonds. Africa is the only country that has the most fresh water source on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Fresh water. From fresh water to everything that they rape out of y'all country. Man, family, y'all gotta understand. Y'all can't be just selling y'all land off. Okay, I understand y'all fought it for y'all independence. Y'all got y'all country back. Y'all gotta knock all them dictators off the top that be killing y'all and giving in to other people and vaccinations. Man, they really destroyed y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but AIDS was made to kill black people here in America. But you see the devastation of AIDS in Africa, Ebola, all them diseases, they really want to kill y'all, folks. Do y'all hear me, family? Cousins, my African cousins, y'all got to protect yourself. Y'all live. God bless Africa. Y'all got the richest country. Y'all got to pull y'all resources together and build it up. Quit selling your land to outside people coming in. I know they helping y'all, family. I know. But at the same time, they going to take y'all land from y'all. Y'all got to keep y'all land. Y'all got to fight. Y'all did all that fighting to keep Africa. All I can say is take Africa back and keep it black, family. Do you hear me, folks? My cousins over in Africa, I know y'all watch me. I know y'all watch my shows. I see that now from the demographics. I see that. Nigeria, Ghana, all that. You know what I'm saying? This is your brother Jehoshaphat on this side of the world. I'm telling y'all, please, don't sell no more Africa. If you want to sell Africa to somebody, sell it to us. We'll buy it. We will buy it. We will get together and we will buy our country back if we have to. It's a damn shame. But I ain't gonna get into that harsh blood with y'all. We gotta build on the future, and y'all be hated on, and y'all getting the bad end of the shift just like we are. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel y'all over there. But I gotta put it out there once more again for my African cousins out there in the world. We've been taught to hate y'all. We trying to break ourselves of that. We trying to break our own selves of our own hatred that we have for our brothers here in this country. So it's gonna take some time. My best thing that I can suggest to any African nation or any African person, please don't sell your land to these outside people. They want to try to come back and take over y'all country. I hope we see that. I see that over here in America, folks, cousins. My African cousins, I see that way over here, that they want to take everything that y'all fought for. Do not let them take back Africa, family. Folks, since you listening, my African cousins, I hope y'all got that. Okay, moving on. Now, in school, I was taught a lot about Roman, Greek mythology, gods, their culture, their religion. And as I look at America, traditions and culture, and what America believes in, America serves the same gods and holidays, no different than Rome. So I'm telling you, family, when I was in elementary and junior high school and high school, they taught me a lot. I mean, you cannot sit here and tell me about Astros, the Peleos god, Athena, you know what I'm saying, the Hades. You can't tell me nothing about, because they probed my mind with that information for 4 years of my life about all this Roman, Greek wars, Atlantis, all of that, family, all of that, Zeus, all of that. Hercules, you know what I'm saying? All of that, they put it inside of my head for many a years growing up here in America. And as I look at Rome, as I look at Greek, as I look at those cultures and those traditions, America is the same, family. They have took Rome, their major holidays, and put it through every single holiday here in this country. So when you look, my brothers and sisters, when you look at your holidays, you got to do your own research about it, because you might be celebrating a demon, or you might be celebrating a massacre, or you might be celebrating some deity that goes against your Jesus. Please, family, don't be disrespecting Jesus with what you was taught. We was taught that, okay, but you got to take it. Your brothers and sisters, they've been giving you a gang of knowledge on the world that I'm not the only one, family. I am not the only one. I'm just one of many that has awoken to the world that I'm in, and I got to tell you about it. So as you look at the traditions, the culture that's here in this country, they follow after Rome. That's why I say this is the new Rome, because all the holidays, it's all Roman and Greek mythology. It's all in there. So when you look at America, you're looking at present day Rome. It's 2017. Ain't nothing changed, family. They was chasing you in Africa. They chasing you here in America. Okay, moving down to the next one. I really mean that, family. Check your holidays. I've been going hard to reveal some of these things to you, but all of your brothers and sisters, even our elders, have told you, you got to listen. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen. If I tell you something, look into it. Don't believe me. Don't take my word value. Look into it, because you're going to come to the same conclusion. If you're doubting some things that my people have said, or I have said, your people, you know what I'm saying? You got to look into these things, family. I could tell you, but it's going to be you to look out to see it, that, oh, Jehoshaphat wasn't lying. This is Rome. You're going to have to do your research, family. I can go all up in it, and I will too. I will, if God gives me more time. Okay, now check this out. I don't know who have more power or more power in a country. Is it the country, or is it the companies that operate in the countries? People, they both do the same thing to the people. I think the Food and Drug Administration or Bill Gates, I think that they are the world's boogeyman. So I mean this, family, I don't know when it comes to any country. I don't really know. I don't know if to fear the country or be scared of what the country could do, or is it the corporations ran inside of the country? Now look at the drug and administration here in this country. They are the most psychopathic people you can ever imagine as a company. They do so much in polluting and killing, and they go under the guise of, we're drug and administration. We want to see the well-being of all our citizens, and at the same time, they are killing us, family. I'm telling you this. You don't have to believe me. Just like Bill Gates. This man go all around the country killing people. He does. You know what I'm saying? He does. He put his money into killing people over in third world countries and stuff, family. So when I look at Bill Gates, or I look at some of the companies here in America, or even anywhere else, I look at them no different than the boogeyman, because they want to kill people. I mean that sincerely, family. Do your research on some of these companies. Look, I already put up one of the ones that is a boogeyman to me. The Drug and Alcohol Administration for Agriculture, Food and Drug Administration. They are the boogeyman. They seek to kill a gang of people. Somebody out there that don't believe me, prove me wrong. Come up with another show saying that blah, 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 blah. I'm challenging Jehoshaphat, whatever. But when you do your research, you're going to find out, with all the documentaries, all the shady dealings that they have been doing, and they've been doing a whole lot. That's why I look at Bill Gates like he's the boogeyman, like he's waiting in the shadows to kill people from things that he have done. You know what I'm saying? Over in these third world countries. That man is the boogeyman, family, for real. Okay, we got two more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, family. If you make less than 100,000 a year, the New World Order wants to kill you. They don't want to make you into a slave. They just want to kill you. Now, family, as I look at the New World Order, and if you make under $100,000, you can kiss your ass goodbye. I hate to say it like that, but people who make $20,000, $30,000 a year, we gonna be the first ones to go, because we're not really contributing, and they're not gonna use us for some forced labor work. They're not gonna do all of that, family. They would rather annihilate you and kill you than keep you around. Why? So you can multiply and have even more children. So when people say New World Order, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to some of the things that they say and what they are planning to do to regular people like me and you, because they want to exterminate us, they want to kill us, and they don't see no use of having us around, family. I got to be honest with you. Okay, last one on the list. This is what I learned with just, and I'm like, I don't have no PDs or HDs or nothing like that. I'm just a regular person. But I study people, family, like behavioral science. I study people. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I study their actions, why they do what they do. I studied white folks for a long time. I mean, for a long time. But then I study everybody. It really does. I study my black people, everybody, just their behaviors, behavior science, just to see what they'll do. What are they accustomed to? What are they common of them doing? You know what I'm saying? And what I learned, because look, rich white people don't like poor white people who are not trying to make a change on their lives. They look down on them. So as I look at the class of white people that will be around my money bracket of how much I make in a year's time, and when I see them out in the world, they look down at other white people. So when white people say that white privilege don't exist, that's a lie. Why are other white people looking down at poor white people unless they got some type of privilege that they're not taking advantage of? They're not trying to help these people because they know they already have a privilege that they're not taking advantage of. They want to be lazy. They want to get into their methamphetamines. They want to be robbing and jacking and stealing. From what I know, what I noticed about, and shoot, richer white people look down at middle class white people. I remember they made us study white people back in school, and it was the sociers and the greasers. The sociers was the rich white people. They looked down at the poor white people. They was called the greasers. They didn't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? They was average white people working at gas stations. They didn't own no businesses like that. They was just the working class of America. But the upper class, the sociers, and we studied them for a long time, family. You know what I'm saying? For at least like 2 years, I studied white people in school. You know what I'm saying? Not so much of white history, but white people and how they act in modern time. So then I learned in that class that rich white people look down at poor white people. Middle class people look down at poor white people because they're not using their white privilege. They want to do drugs. They want to be living out the corner. They want to live. They want to be homeless. They don't want nothing. That's why white people looking down at them like, man, you trifling. You know what I'm saying? And what they call them, white people call them white trash. That's what they call them. So think about it. What is that? And to people who would be offended by me making those statements, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to hurt your feeling. I'm just stating these obviouses that you can see them, but a lot of people don't like to acknowledge them at all. Now, I would like to thank my family that came through for the Sunday night prayer at 9 o'clock. It's still popping, y'all. Come get some of these blessings. Come edify your father. Come glorify your father. Come being a symbol to hopefully your prayer going up with my prayer and the rest of our brothers and sisters, that we could change something, that we could touch somebody, that we could come inside of their lives with that extra bit of prayer to prayer on our people. We need black love. We need black pride. We need black inspiration. We need black love. Now, I can say it as long as they let me say it, but it's up to all of us to start feeding into loving one of another. Like I said on my last shows, I wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? The more we give in to hating ourselves, we uphold our own suppression. So when you see black people that have no tolerance for other black people, they're lost. They still plugged in the system of hatred of their own people. Now, family, I got to go ahead and get up off of here for today. I don't know if I'll come back with another show for today, but please, family, please come glorify your father. He is good to us. He's always been good to us. Now it's time for us to show how much that we can change stuff for ourselves so he can help us. He ain't gonna help you in your life if you're not willing to help yourself. He needs to see you start somewhere, family. Excuse me. He needs to see you start somewhere so he can bless you. It's always been that way, and it'll always be that way. There's nothing changing on that. So it takes us, family, to work on each other and help each other. We don't have to be backstabbing. We don't have to be conniving. We don't have to kill our people. It's our job to love our people and lift our people up. Now, come on, black man. Come on, black woman. It's time to express some love. It's time to chip away that cold iceberg heart that you got in your chest and pump some real love in it through the real Christ. And if you're having a problem with getting love for your people, I suggest that you lean to whoever God that you serve to open up your heart. Now, I got to get up out of here. Peace and blessings to all my people out there. Don't forget, come get yourself some of these blessings. Come edify your father. Come be in the symbol at this 9 o'clock prayer hour. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters out there in Jesus Christ's name, for he is the Lord.